This road has no winter maintenance, so you don't come up here in the winter. All washed out. It's not very wide either. There's a cliff on that side. It drops off quite a ways. Probably can't see that. About 100 feet down to the railroad tracks. It's a steep hill. Can't see that in the video either. It's impossible to climb this hill in the winter in a vehicle. Snowmobiles have a bit of trouble in some spots. Car doesn't want to climb. Even tree branches are practically hitting the roof of my car here. And here we are on the top. Pull off up here if we get out and take a little walk through the woods. There. Alright, so we're going to walk down here a little bit, cut into these woods right here. I don't see a good spot. Damn it. There we go. This will work. Come on. In this area, there's a bunch of deposits from glaciers thousands of years ago. And if you can see right over there, right there, is a pretty good sized rock, but it's not the one we're looking for. We're looking I guess we need to go back towards the edge of this field a little bit. Here we are. I see what we're looking for. I can't focus in on it with the camera because we're too far away, but oh, a bunch of broken glass all over the ground here. Busted up jars. Watch the broken glass. Don't step on it. There's an old trash dump right there. We're just gonna. Whoop. So I'm starting to trip on some rocks here. But there we go. There's a fallen tree. There. Right there is a rock. And right there is a rock. Oh, right beside me, I didn't even see, is a giant rock. And these are all deposits from glacial activity thousands of years ago. And they just rest here on this mountaintop. Right before going over the edge, I guess. Over the years, people have built structures in this area. I don't know what they built, a fireplace or something. Here we go. I just find it mind-boggling to imagine these things being encased in a mile-high block of ice and traveling hundreds, maybe thousands of miles. I doubt it was thousands, but to think that they were moved here by ice is just amazing. Now, these aren't public rocks. It's not a public park or anything. I'm not going that way any farther because I can see the clearing where the house is at. We're going to move up into the rocks here.
I'm going to climb one down here.
I wouldn't. Look at this. There's a rock just sitting on top of this at an angle with a tree growing out of it. There's a giant tree growing right on top of the rock. A whole bunch of trees up there. You see there's a large boulder to our left and our right here.
We could definitely climb that one.
That's going to put us in view of the homeowners. I haven't been up here in these rocks since I was probably 18 years old, and that's been...
What if this stuff is poison ivy? Poison oak? It shouldn't be.
No, it's not.
He's wearing pants. These are flippers. I'm wearing pants too, but they're tight.
It just blows my mind how these rocks, because there's no other rocks on this hilltop for miles in any direction. But it's just mind-blowing how they can be picked up somewhere and dragged this far before being deposited. Hey, there's a lot of thorns through here, huh? I'm trying to knock it down so you got a walking path. apologize for my video techniques. There's a tunnel right there. I used to crawl through that. And this was actually the bear den. Back in that days, there was a lot of footprints out here. And it looks like it doesn't go through all the way anymore. And I'm not gonna be, oh, I can see in there. Bring me your flashlight. I can see daylight almost. They said I used to go through here when I was younger and dumber and had no fear of wild animals, and I should have been.
Don't you know that some of us are wearing shorts?
Just high step over and push them down. We need the flashlight. Look around, there's a big pile of rocks right here. There's another big one right here. Here's another big rock. They're kind of camouflaged here in the forest. Let me see your flashlight. I'm gonna shine it in this. This used to be the bear den. How do I adjust this?
I used to be a bear den.
Yeah.
Why are you bringing us here?
You see that island right there? It's all white. There's water right there in the beginning, and then there's a little island that's all white. See it, girls?
Yeah.
That is literally all bear droppings. That's where there's even a mushroom growing on top of that pile right there. This is a bear den in the wintertime. And that's where that's his bathroom. I used to crawl all the way through this. Can't see it in camera, but I could see the daylight on the other side. Well, how do you turn that off? We'll go around and look in it from the other side. There's some crap right there on the ground. Okay. Oh, there's definitely a path right here. Something's been moving around. We won't overstay our welcome here because there are black bears up in this area. Here's a couple more paths right here in the ground. These look pretty well traveled. Coming? You have to. We're not going back that way. I'm going around this rock back to the car eventually. And for the most part, here's another beaten path. For the most part, the bear will run away from us. Unless, it's a well-known fact, you don't monkey with a mama bear when she's got cubs. But it's late enough in the summer, the cubs have probably moved on. And this is a well-traveled little path right here that we're on. So.
It was a four-wheeler path back then.
Yeah, this isn't a four-wheeler path though. I don't think we can get around the other side of this rock without getting tore up by thorns. So we're going to move this way. I don't want to go down the hill. There we are. There's a lot more rocks here than I remember as a kid. I don't recall all this back here, but I'm certain it was here. Lemon? I'm not going down in there. I'm fairly certain that's swamp down there. These are all rocks. Looks like we're gonna have to go back the way we came.
What?
So I'm not really keen. I'll go first so I can stomp down the path better. But I'm not keen on climbing around. Once there's a crevice right here that goes underneath these sticks. I just sunk right there. A crevasse, as they say. Whoever they are. I don't think we can get around this.
I'm not gonna try.
Yeah, we'll go back the way we came and then cut across the field to the car. And we got another point of interest that we're going to go investigate. Good? There's a lot of bugs out here.
See, that's a 4-wheeler path right there.
Where does it? No, it's too wide. It's just 2 footpaths for an animal.
There's a clicker in my shoe and it keeps poking me in my foot.
We'll find some bare ground here. I'm gonna pause. So yeah, we're working our way back out of here. We could go deeper, but the kids aren't really dressed for this terrain. There's a lot of thorns out here, and they tear you up. They get wrapped around your legs. So we're gonna go to our next point of interest and then come back here another day when we're properly dressed for for exploration. Ouch, I just ran into a thorn patch. It's just amazing. Huh? It's right down there. Alright, so we made it down out of there with most of our skin still intact. I'm gonna wander over here. It's an old apple tree right there. It's a remnants of Johnny Appleseed there. His adventures. Traveling around the world, around the continent, planting apple trees. What we have over here, there's some pipe going underground. There's a lot of natural springs in this mountain, and somebody made a trough and ran the pipe into it, and it fills up from natural springs. You can see right here, there's a pipe under the water right there. Here's another one. And they fill up, and then when it gets full, the water just runs over the side and back into the ground. But it's literally for wild animals. It's a place for them to get water. I think that's why the bear likes making his den up here, because he's got, or she's got, natural spring water.
I can't see the back of my legs.
So when I was younger, there was just a giant clawfoot bathtub standing here with a hose going in it from the hillside. But somebody's made a cement trough. So we're going to go for a little drive and continue to our next little